Have you ever noticed how, in the quietest moments of your life, your mind seems to whisper truths that you hadn't recognized before? Perhaps it happens in the early hours of the morning, when the world is still asleep and the gentle hum of life feels suspended. Or maybe it's in the middle of a storm, when everything around you feels chaotic, yet a small inner voice rises above the noise. This, my friend, is often the first way God speaks, not through thunderous proclamations or dramatic signs, but through the subtle and powerful voice of stillness. It is in these pauses, these spaces between breaths, that clarity seeps in. You might find yourself thinking about a choice you've been avoiding, a person you need to forgive, or a path that feels uncertain. The guidance comes not as a command, but as a quiet urging, a gentle push in the right direction. Notice it when your mind, once cluttered with doubts and fears, suddenly feels calm. When a decision that seemed impossible now feels illuminated, that is a signal. The stillness is a sanctuary, a sacred space where God's guidance filters through your intuition, your conscience, and your deepest knowing. People often overlook these moments because they appear ordinary. You might sit in a park, hear the wind rustle through the trees, or feel the warmth of sunlight on your face, and a thought arises, this is the way. Or perhaps you wake in the middle of the night with a sudden clarity, a solution to a problem that had been tormenting you for weeks. These are not coincidences. These are whispers of divine guidance, reminding you that you are never truly alone. The voice of stillness requires patience. It asks that you slow down, step away from the constant chatter of your life, and tune into the subtle signals around you. Meditation, prayer, or simply sitting quietly with your thoughts can open the door to this communication. The more you practice stillness, the more frequently and clearly you will hear it. But it does not always come gently. Sometimes, the voice challenges you. It asks you to let go of habits, patterns, or relationships that no longer serve your higher purpose. It may confront your comfort zone and push you toward growth, asking for courage in the face of fear. Stillness is not always about calm comfort. Sometimes, it is the profound stillness that precedes transformation. Listen closely. When you notice that small, unwavering voice urging you forward, do not dismiss it. Write it down. Reflect on it. Act on it, even if just in small steps. These whispers, repeated over time, will build a path of clarity and direction in your life. Life, as you know, is rarely a straight path. It twists, turns, and sometimes breaks apart in ways we cannot predict. It is in these moments of disruption, when plans crumble, relationships falter, or opportunities vanish, that God often speaks most clearly. These disruptions, though uncomfortable and sometimes painful, are not accidents. They are divine interventions, a wake-up call for your soul. Have you ever noticed that when something falls apart, a strange clarity emerges? When a job you loved ends abruptly, or a relationship dissolves without warning, there is often a moment where you stand on the edge of despair, and yet, beneath that fear, a small voice asks, "What are you missing?" This is not cruelty. It is guidance. It is the universe, or God, nudging you away from what no longer serves you, toward a life that aligns with your true purpose. Divine disruption can be subtle or dramatic. It might come as a sudden illness, a financial setback, or a friendship that ends. At first, it feels unfair. You may question why life is punishing you, or why the world seems against you. But if you look closer, beyond the initial pain, you'll see that disruption carries a hidden message. It shakes the foundation of your life, forcing you to confront realities you've been avoiding. It challenges complacency, breaks routines, and opens doors that you could never have imagined. The key is perspective. When disruption arrives, resist the urge to immediately resist it. Instead, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Where is this leading me? Many people go through life avoiding discomfort, mistaking chaos for failure. But the truth is, disruption is often the hand of divine wisdom guiding you to higher ground. Consider the river. When rocks block its path, water does not stop. It finds a new route, carving valleys and shaping landscapes over time. Your life works the same way. Disruption may feel like a detour, but it is often the way God opens a better path. Trust that even when you cannot see it, there is a force orchestrating events, leading you toward your growth, healing, and ultimate destiny. Signs of divine disruption are everywhere. You may feel a repeated pattern of closed doors or a recurring theme of challenges that force change. These are not coincidences. They are messages urging you to awaken, to shift your perspective, to step into the next chapter of your life with courage and faith. When you embrace disruption instead of resisting it, you will notice a transformation within yourself. You become resilient, insightful, and deeply aware that nothing happens without purpose. The discomfort becomes a teacher, the uncertainty a guide, and the upheaval a bridge to clarity. So, the next time life shakes you to your core, pause and listen. Pay attention to the lessons hidden within the chaos. The divine voice is often speaking through disruption, urging you to rise, to grow, and to trust the unseen hand guiding you toward your greatest potential. We often think of divine messages as something supernatural, a voice from the heavens, a miracle in the clouds, a sign written in the stars. But most of the time, God's messages come through something much more human, the people around you. Every soul that crosses your path carries a lesson, a reflection, or a reminder meant to shape your journey. Some people will lift you higher, while others will challenge you. Some will bring comfort and kindness, while others will test your patience and humility. But if you look closely, every connection, even the painful ones, serves a divine purpose. Think of the moments when a friend said exactly what you needed to hear, even though you hadn't told them what you were going through. Or a stranger smiled at you on a dark day, giving you hope without even realizing it. These are not coincidences. These are divine appointments, moments orchestrated to remind you that God often uses people as his messengers. Sometimes, the message is encouragement. You might meet someone who believes in you when you've stopped believing in yourself. Their words reignite your confidence, reminding you of your worth. Other times, the message comes as correction, a person who challenges your attitude, questions your choices, or pushes you to grow in ways you never would have before. It's easy to accept the comforting messengers, but harder to recognize the challenging ones as instruments. Yet, both are equally important. The people who frustrate you often reveal where healing is needed. The ones who hurt you teach forgiveness and strength. The ones who leave you teach independence and faith. Every connection leaves a mark on your soul, shaping, refining, and preparing you for your purpose. There's also a sacred beauty in time. You might meet someone for just a short moment, but their presence changes the direction of your life forever. Maybe it's a teacher who spoke words of wisdom years ago that still echo in your mind today. Or perhaps it's someone who helped you once and disappeared, like an angel disguised as a passerby. God often places such people in your path exactly when you need them, not a minute earlier or later. But remember this, just as others are messengers for you, you are also a messenger for others. Sometimes, your kindness, your story, or your courage becomes the very message someone else needs to hear. You might never know the impact of your words or actions, but heaven does. So, start paying attention. When someone speaks truth that pierces your heart, don't dismiss it as coincidence. When you keep hearing the same advice from different people, pause and reflect. It might be divine repetition. When people enter or exit your life suddenly, trust that there's meaning behind it. God is speaking through human voices, guiding your steps through their presence and absence alike. Look around you. The message you've been waiting for might not come from a vision or a dream. It might come through the next person you meet or the friend who's been there all along. Have you ever stumbled upon a passage, a quote, or even a single sentence that seemed to speak directly to your soul? Perhaps it appeared in a book you were reading, a podcast you listened to, or a conversation you overheard. At that moment, the words didn't feel random. They carried clarity, guidance, or awakening, and often, that is God speaking through wisdom. Divine messages are not always loud or dramatic. They can appear subtly, disguised as knowledge or insight. A simple truth can hit your heart with the force of revelation, giving you direction when life seems confusing or uncertain. These messages remind you that God's guidance is everywhere, in every lesson you learn, every story you read, and every principle you encounter. Consider this. You might be struggling with a decision for days, feeling lost and helpless. Then, by chance or fate, you read a line that resonates so deeply it feels like it was written for you alone. Your heart stirs, your mind clears, and suddenly, what was confusing becomes clear. This is not coincidence. It is the voice of God whispering through wisdom, guiding you to recognize what is true, what is right, and what aligns with your higher purpose. Wisdom can come from many sources. It might come from sacred texts, from historical stories of triumph over adversity, or even from the simple words of someone with life experience. The world itself is a teacher. Every challenge you face carries a lesson. Every success teaches patience. Every failure teaches resilience. God often speaks through these experiences, embedding guidance within the fabric of your life. The key is awareness and reflection. When you encounter a powerful idea or a truth that resonates, pause. Reflect. Ask yourself, why did this reach me now? What is it teaching me? These moments of insight are not merely intellectual, they are spiritual. They guide your choices, shape your character, and illuminate your path. Sometimes, wisdom comes in repetition. You may hear the same lesson in different forms over weeks or months. Perhaps a song lyric reminds you of hope, then a friend's advice echoes the same message, and finally, a book reinforces it. When messages repeat, pay attention. This is divine reinforcement, a sign that the universe is nudging you to act, to change, or to see the truth you've been ignoring. But wisdom is not passive. It requires action. A message without application remains just words. When you feel inspired by insight, let it move you. Make the choice, take the step, or speak the words. God often communicates through lessons not just to teach, but to transform. The guidance embedded in wisdom becomes meaningful only when it shapes your actions, your mindset, and your heart. So, open your mind to learning from everything: people, books, experiences, and even failures. God's voice often travels in the form of wisdom, ready to guide you if you are willing to listen, reflect, and act. Life will challenge you. It will push you to your limits, shake your foundations, and sometimes leave you questioning everything. But if you pay close attention, you'll notice that after every storm, there is a moment of profound calm, an inner peace that feels almost sacred. This peace is often God's quiet voice, telling you that you are on the right path, that you are seen, and that you are loved. Think about the moments when a difficult situation resolves unexpectedly, or when a decision that once felt impossible now brings clarity. That stillness in your heart, the one that whispers, "This is right," is often a sign that God is speaking through your own soul. It is the reward of trusting, the confirmation of faith, and the reminder that no matter how chaotic the world feels, there is a divine order guiding you. This inner peace is unmistakable. It is not fleeting excitement, temporary relief, or denial of reality. It is calm confidence, the feeling that you are aligned with a higher purpose and that everything is unfolding as it should. You might experience it after prayer, reflection, or simply after enduring hardship. The heart recognizes the truth, and the soul knows that guidance has been received. God often communicates through this peace because it is the final test of discernment. Life is full of noise, distractions, and confusion. Anyone can feel hope when circumstances are perfect, but to feel a deep, unwavering peace after struggle, that is a divine sign. It reassures you that your choices, your patience, and your perseverance have led you closer to your true purpose. Notice it in moments of decision. When two paths seem possible, but one choice brings a quiet certainty while the other brings doubt, listen to the peace. When fear lingers in your chest, yet you feel calm and resolute about a particular action, this is guidance. When your mind is silent, your heart is full, and your spirit is steady, this is God speaking through the language of inner peace. Inner peace is also a call to trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the lessons you have learned, and trust in the divine timing of your life. It reminds you that even when life is turbulent, you have within you the strength, clarity, and discernment to navigate your path. The key is awareness. Slow down, breathe, and recognize when this peace arises. Do not rush past it, do not ignore it, and do not underestimate its significance. It is a sacred signal, a divine whisper telling you that you are exactly where you need to be. This peace is transformative. It shifts your perspective, restores your courage, and renews your faith. It allows you to move forward with confidence, knowing that even unseen forces are guiding you toward your highest good. If you take these 5 signs to heart, the voice of stillness, the divine disruption, the people around you, the wisdom in the world, and the inner peace after the storm, you will begin to see life differently. You will begin to notice guidance, encouragement, and divine presence everywhere. Life is not about waiting for miracles. It is about recognizing the miracles that already exist, the subtle messages, the lessons, the people, and the inner clarity that guide your path. God speaks constantly, but listening requires attention, courage, and faith. Every challenge, every pause, every person, every lesson, and every moment of peace is a step toward growth. Embrace them, reflect on them, act on them. When you do, you will find that life is filled with meaning, purpose, and extraordinary guidance. You are never alone. You are never unheard. God is speaking to you, through life, through people, and through your own soul. The signs are all around you. You only need to notice, to trust, and to rise.